So here's a question that was submitted to the guild, to the forum. They say, um, so they're talking about some church members, and they say that they have deep hurts and traumas from their past. Many are childhood victims of physical, verbal, sexual abuse, which has unfortunately made them very defensive and at times unable to perceive and process things as they really are. When I ask them what they want or what they need, oftentimes I get the same answer. I just want to stop suffering. Because the pain and suffering is unbearable, they just want to treat the symptoms and not tackle the root cause. And oftentimes they don't know what they need or what they want. This requires hours of listening to them and getting to really know them. And oftentimes this leads to the next problem, which we'll talk about in a separate video. So yeah, first thing would be to think about your own anxiety, even of like what this person is going through, and settle down your own anxiety of, I need to fix them right now, or I need to fix them quickly because they are depending upon me to fix them quickly. That's unreasonable. You can listen to them, you can care for them, but the onus of responsibility of them taking care of themselves is going to come from them. It may take time, and you need to be okay with that. Okay. And yeah, when they say that they just want to stop suffering, of course, that's going to be a very commonplace thing that people experience, whether they have been traumatized or not. Whether they have had childhood trauma or not, whether they are educated or not. You can take the most brilliant Oxford, Cambridge student, and they're still going to have this primal need to have their suffering end. So let's see. Yeah, so listening to them is going to be really important. What I do is I like to use minifigures, such as these, to help them explain in ways other than using their words to describe for you their problem in visual form. And this gives you a chance to see what they're seeing, to express to them what it is that you understand, give them an opportunity to clarify for you if you got it wrong. And then that way you're all on the same page as to what the situation actually is. You can explore to them how that situation makes them feel. You can reflect back to them. And maybe through the visual format, you can also take a look at different options. Like, how would you feel if this were to happen? How would you feel if that were to happen? Well, what are the steps to actually get there? What are the things that I can do that can help you get there? And what are the things that are kind of beyond my scope? Maybe you might need a counselor to help you get the rest of the way. Maybe you need to get help from other community resources that can get you to that outcome. So hopefully just thinking about your own anxiety and settling that down and using something like Legos can help at least the initial stages of just listening to them and trying to figure out what's going on and see what can be done to help.